I've said before, when I was over there, we're live right now. And if you remember what happened on our last live election show, that makes one of us. The bad news that night caught me a bit off guard, but tonight I'm prepared. I have a lovely bottle of bourbon right here. And if for any reason I need to pour myself an emergency drink, I can merely break glass. I can break glass for glass. Right here. Okay. All right, we got a few more results. Ted Cruz has held on to his Senate seat in Texas. Hold on 1 second. There we go. But, save some of that to snort later, okay? Then again, why wouldn't Ted Cruz win in Texas? Because at the end of the day, real cowboys only love three things: barbecue, rodeo, and Canadians who went to Princeton and Harvard. So, once again, Ted Cruz defeats Beto O'Rourke. Although, by not being Ted Cruz, Beto, still a winner. Oh. Was this excreted by an angel? With Ted Cruz holding his seat, this means Republicans have officially kept control of the U.S. Senate. And to celebrate, Republicans are deporting immigrants via confetti cannon. This news is sure to bring a smile to Mitch McConnell's face. Meanwhile, in McConnell's home state of Kentucky, anti-gay marriage county clerk Kim Davis lost her re-election. All this time, she was worried about gay people getting married when he should have been worried about them voting. Now, Davis lost to a man named Elwood Caudill Jr., who ran on a bold platform of being willing to do his job. And in North Dakota, Republican Kevin Cramer has defeated Democrat Heidi Heitkamp. This was an expected loss for Heitkamp, despite the Democrat capturing all of North Dakota's black vote. Todd.
Oh, yeah, Todd. I know.
Do you have this? Do we have this? Okay. And you know
Todd.
You know Todd?
Yeah, I know Todd. Yeah,
You know Todd?
Yeah, I know Todd. That's my boy.
Is he a good guy?
Yeah,
He's a good guy?
Come to the shows. He's a
Yeah.
good cat. Yeah.
He must be lonely. In the Minnesota Senate race, Tina Smith has defeated Republican Karen Housley. So, can we call this? The Minnesota Senators will remain Amy Klobuchar and Tina Smith, the most famous Amy and Tina combo in the history of the world. In Florida's race for governor, Republican Ron DeSantis has defeated Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum. It's a tough loss. Gillum would have been Florida's first black governor, but instead, DeSantis is Florida's historic 46th white governor. The streak continues. And in Kansas, a big win for Democrats as Laura Kelly has defeated Grand Imperial vote suppressor Chris Kobach. Kobach, you may remember, is the guy who Trump put in charge of finding those 3 million illegal voters. So good news, Chris, you'll have plenty of time to look for them now. Meanwhile, out on the West Coast, if the Democrats can pull off... we have this? Okay, I'm being told we have more breaking news from CBS.
Hello, Stephen. This is NYPD Detective Danny Reagan. I have some breaking news. With 100% of my family of police officers reporting, we are now able to project that New York has gone blue with blood. Blue Bloods. Fridays on CBS. Back to you, Stephen.
Thank you, Danny. Of course, Trump has been rallying hard to get out the vote. And last night, he made his closing argument, namely that if the Republicans lose the House, it's not his fault.
I'm not on the ticket, although they want to put me on the ticket. I will say this. If we don't do so well tomorrow, they will put me on the ticket. If we do great tomorrow, they will say he had nothing to do with it. He was not on the ticket.
That is the sign of a true leader. It reminds me of my favorite quote from Braveheart. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. Also, if they take our lives, I was never here. And Mel is so good in that. Mel is so good in that.
I don't remember that line like that, though.
And Trump was willing to try anything to get votes.
The Democrat plan would obliterate Obamacare.
What the hell is going on? Is Trump advocating for Obamacare now? Am I finally losing my mind? The Democrats want to destroy beautiful Obamacare. Also, did you know I was born in Kenya? Yeah. A lot of people don't know that.
Really?
A lot of people, I don't get credit for that part.
That.
But the president was not the only one trying to get out the vote. So was the first lady, who tweeted, "Whatever this is, vote red, flag emoji, MAGA, flag emoji, vote GOP," followed by this inspiring graphic, vote flag. Someone actually sat down and made that. And I think they made that by sitting on their phone. Now this is huge. Is this the ballot measure? Is this true? This happened? This is huge. A ballot measure has passed in Florida, which restores voting rights to more than 1 million former felons. That's huge. It restores voting rights to 1 million former felons, as opposed to Florida's existing rules, which gives voting rights to future felons. Now, one race I got to take a minute to call here. In Virginia's 5th district, Riggleman beats Cockburn. Now, I know nothing about the race, nor do I care, but we are live on CBS, and I get to say the words Riggleman and Cockburn. One can only hope. One can only hope they put aside their differences and find romance, because I already know their celebrity couple name, Rigglecock. Now, we've got a hard break coming up. Can I see that? But before we go, I want to let all of our viewers out there know, California, Delaware, Montana, and I'm just naming states, South Carolina, Utah, this is a surprise, West Virginia is still a state. And we'll be back with more on tonight's results with the stars of Showtime's The Circus, John Heilman, Alex Wagner, Wisconsin, North Dakota,